Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the 15th episode of our Let's Play the Elder Kings mod for Crusader Kings 2. Let's take a quick look around, see what's going on in the world. There's just so much out there. And also let's see if the ledger looks any different. So, are there any other wars going on? Wow, look at all these religions. There's cults. Cults and courts and new symbols and everything. Cool. We can sort by size, and we see that right now most people believe in the 8 divines. We've got some other people that believe in these things. The Hist is pretty small, just 41 people. Or 41, I think this number is the number of people who actually are landed. It's not all courtiers, it's just people who have landed titles. So there's no one that has this stuff yet. And we can see characters. Let's see, who has the most prestige in the whole world? 2,400. Tisita Legnion the Trader. Alright. He has a realm size of 121. He's the largest realm in the world. Where are you? Let's go to character. So this guy, over here. He's got a lot of land. All these flags need to be updated eventually, but yeah, he's like the Byzantine Emperor, basically. Got some interesting looking character things there. There's somehow a gap between traits. I don't know how that happened. And he's in Akaveri. Akaveri description. Okay. Combat in jungle. Nice. And then let's go back to the ledger, just take a look at a couple more things on here. My dynasty is that. Direct vassals, vassals and realms, your court, independent states. Yeah, Morrowind is the biggest by far, total army size. Not the largest in realm size, but definitely the strongest in army size. And we can see all the wars that are happening. There's quite a bit going on out there. Not going to really spend a lot of time looking at it because I care more about our wars. Let's look at that one though. Our possible inheritances. Territory of Glenbridge. Current holder is Chieftain Mir. The heir is High Chief Frog. So, territory of Glenbridge. So apparently if this guy dies, then I get his land. So, I still don't know if we're going to get enough support to kill my wife. We could get one more person now, 12%. It's just so low. Let's see if we can kill Glenbridge first. Let's find him. So we want the guy of Glenbridge. Shouldn't he show up in this list? You would expect that he would, but he's not on here. So we'll just do it from here. Let's plot to murder you. Yeah, Spymaster wants to help. Cool. See, how come I get so much support for killing this guy, but no support for killing my wife, who's a Nord? I think the racial modifiers should be higher. Like, people should really hate her. She's a Nord, for crying out loud. Of course, I did convert her to Hist somehow, so they, you know, I helped them all to like her better by doing that, but oh well. Yeah, so we're going to murder this guy who is, yeah, it's too bad about that. You know, you're a possessed lunatic, but you can't live here anymore, because I want your land. And I'm going to create this kingdom. It's going to happen. And when I do, our power will grow. Because then we'll be able to get stone wastes underneath us. And who else was it? I think there was one more place. Yeah, so more of this Naga land should be ours by right. That's what de jure means, is basically by right. So that should be our land. And when we get it, we might be able to get this person here to actually submit. She doesn't like us because I declared war on her, but she might even submit to us. And if not, we'll force her to. Now I need 350, so we're getting close. I grow more and more impatient with Chancellor Choiri. Her slothfulness makes her go to extreme lengths. Lengths. It's a typo. To avoid having to do any actual work. I wonder if that's in the base game. Give a stern talking to her. I can give her one last chance to sharpen up. In which case I have a chance of getting slothful. Or this is worth throwing her in jail over. Alright, so do we have anyone that's better? Not really, but I don't really care too much about my Chancellor. Do you have any money? You do. Alright, you're going to prison. We'll get a new Chancellor. And you can ransom yourself. Or I can banish you. Get out of here. Alright, so, I am her liege. She is in my court. She's imprisoned. And I have at least 10 piety. It doesn't say that this is a tyrannical thing to do, so let's chance it. If I take this money from her, 59.7 gold, that put us over the amount. She is a islander group, apparently culture. So she's a different culture. Yeah, oops, time is running apparently. Yay, so yeah, let's yeah, go slander that guy. But yeah, I'm gonna banish her, and hopefully we do not get tyranny. Let's see. Let's check our vassals. Sort by opinion. Nope, no penalties, so good. I hate hidden penalties. You know, like sometimes it says there's no cost, but there actually is. Alright, so we stole some money, now we can create the kingdom. Let's create the kingdom of Soul Rest. Ta-da! Alright, so now we are a King Frog. That's funny. I'm King Frog the Heretic. That's a great name. Now, I should be able to, if this guy is willing, he should accept vassalization. Yeah, because of my power. And even if he didn't, I could just attack him in the de jure claim over this land. Because I have this, it's my land by right. But I'll accept his vassalization. That'll make us a lot stronger. Now he's going to have the short reign penalty with me, because I just became his liege. He also doesn't like the fact that I have the territory of Glenbridge, which is the de jure part of Stone Wastes. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to transfer vassalage of the Glenbridge County to him, because he believes that he should have it himself. It should be his, it's part of his duchy. He feels like he owns it, and this guy, yeah. Well, actually, no. I'm trying to murder him right now. Maybe I don't want it. What to do? I'd kind of like to get up to my domain limit, but at the same time, I don't want to piss off vassals because I like to have supporters for my plots. Okay, change my mind. I'm not actually going to give him that title. I'm going to try to murder him and take the title for myself. He's not going to like that, but I don't care. Still can't buy any potions, even though I've got the money. We could commune with the Hist again. See if we get murdered. Seems like it's too risky. There's really no reason to do it. At least at this point. How can you have a negative opinion of no character? I have another niece. Apparently we are just a family of girls. Alright. What to do? My Chancellor is dead. Chieftain Utadik of Rockspring has inherited the territory of Rockspring and other titles from Chieftain Wumik. So Wumik died a natural death. She owned Rockspring, and somebody else now has it. This little 3-year-old. Okay. Good for you. Are you willing to accept vassalization? No. You don't think I'm your de jure liege. Oh, I know why. You want to become a king. So the reason that she does not think that I am the de jure liege of her is because her primary title is the Tribe of Naga, which is titular. She doesn't have the Duchy of Greenspring. So she's not the Duke of Greenspring, which is de jure part of my kingdom. So she feels like, yeah, I've got land that's in your territory, but it's not part of that kingdom, so I don't belong to you. You know, she's just being all off-putting. Oh wow, we definitely need a diplomat. Did we get a good one? Yes, we did. He's a totally, I mean, he should at least be my culture and religion, for crying out loud, but he's not. Oh, jeez. Now my vassals will probably be upset because I've got someone from a different culture. At least he's a hist. He's... What race are you? It doesn't even say what race he is. He doesn't have a race. He's just a person. Oh well. Alright, so also, yes, so now that we're a kingdom, we've got access to crown law. So let's check out some of the new crown law stuff. We've got normal things like crown authority. This looks to be about the exact same as normal. Although the minimum and maximum levy is definitely different. Normally it's like 20, 40, 60, 80, I think. And now it is... I don't know what it is right now. Apparently it's neutral. Limited is just very neutral. Medium increases the minimum levy to 25%. High is 50%, and absolute is 75%. And then we've got this thing here, slavery. So slavery was often a contentious issue in Tamriel, originally eradicated from Cyrodiil and most of the continent by the Alessian order. However, certain cultures still practice slavery or a form of indentured servitude. We can have it outlawed, in which case build time is increased by 10. It says 0.10, but that really means 10%. You just need to know that that's a 10% thing. I don't know how else to tell you, but that is what it is. National revolt risk is down by 1% across the board when you have outlawed slavery. We can do indentured servitude. So while outright slavery is illegal, a person may be pressed into indentured servitude if they owe a large debt of money or have committed some crime. Indentured servants work long hours for little if any pay, but their treatment is generally better than slaves, and they are only servants for the duration of an agreed-upon contract. This lowers the build time by 25%, but increases revolt risk. Feudal and burgher vassals, so counts and town mayors, like us better by 5 by allowing that to happen. Or we could allow slavery. Slavery is legal within the realm. People may be bought and sold by happenstance of birth, indebtedness, or as spoils of war. Build time is reduced by 100%. I don't know if that means that it's like instantaneous or if it's cut in half or, you know, exactly kind of how that'd work, but apparently slavery would really help us there. National revolt risk is much higher, and the burghers like it by +10. Interesting. So the burghers like it by +10. The feudal vassals don't seem to care. Generally with laws like this, it's kind of like a sliding scale. As you move up, people like it more or less, but I'm surprised to see that the feudal vassals don't care about allowed slavery. I would expect that to be +10 there for them, just like the burghers. But, Alright, finally we've got trade. Trade is the lifeblood of any realm. We have free trade. Trade is completely unregulated, making taxation more difficult. Guilds, mercantile groups, families, and individuals are free to trade in whatever goods and services they wish. Caravans are allowed free roam, and luxuries and foreign goods are so prevalent as to be available to even common folk. City lords prefer free trade as it brings greater wealth to their cities and makes them attractive destinations for foreign caravans. Republics receive a special modifier from this law, granting additional bonuses. This increases 10% reduction in revolt risk across the board, minus 10% national tax modifier, and positive 10% burgher vassal opinion. Okay. Regulated trade. Trade is regulated by guilds and specially chartered organizations, allowing for more effective taxation. However, certain goods deemed luxuries or services are monopolized by individuals or organizations, leading to higher prices. This is generally the most acceptable compromise for all parties when it comes to trade regulation, but it is particularly enjoyed by feudal lords, who enjoy the greater control the regulation allows them in taxation and trade disputes. So this is basically, it lowers the revolt. National revolt risk is actually increased somehow. So instead of a reduction of 10, it's +1. National tax modifier is 5% higher. Feudal vassals like it. Town vassals don't. And then restricted trade. Trade is heavily regulated and restricted to a few select individuals, given certain dispensation or charter by their liege lords. Virtually all goods are monopolized and often fall under direct control of the state, allowing for direct taxation. This is generally unpopular with the general populace and city lords. So we've picked up quite a few modifiers by creating that kingdom, and yet we're at still no real revolt risk in our territory here. We've got some bandits here, but I guess what's doing that? So we've got this law right now, plus 5% revolt risk, minus 1% revolt risk from the slavery law. I don't know. I don't really see like an addition here showing me what the laws are. We might have to wait till the first tick of the next day of the month. Let's check. Let's see if these all updated maybe. No, apparently revolt risk is pretty low across the board right now. I don't know. We had a recent revolt there. Something is keeping down my revolt risk. Not really sure what. But yeah, so do I want to keep this the same? That is the question. A revocation of infidel titles would be good. I probably don't want to piss them off. This would increase... Lowers build time, increases opinion. I'm not going to worry about it right now, I think. I think I'll leave it as it is. Just keep the laws the way that they are. We've already increased that. I do want to raise this feudal levy thing, just because most of my vassals like me pretty well now, so we'd actually benefit from raising it. Like take this Chieftain of Shademarsh, for example. If we look at the mercenary tab, or the vassal tab here, we sort by total strength, we can see the territory of Shademarsh. He likes me a lot, but he could provide at most 200, but he's only provided me with 160 because the laws say that he can't provide me more than 80%. So I will raise that. Let's do feudal levies to maximum. And it apparently needs to be voted on. Alright, so now when we go and check it, now we got 200. So that really does improve. Now we've got about, 1,800 men that we can raise. We're pretty strong. We're going to need to take down Black Rose. And probably continue to attack the Naga. Still have a truce with him. Still have a truce with a few people, I think. Yeah, these two. Alright. Although, have we started... Are we close enough now that we've got bordering territory? We border this county. Can't we attack Deepscorn now? Apparently not. What about Coldmoor? Is that the... Nope, that's our religion. Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep trying to expand and get closer to these cultures and religions so we can attack them soon. Otherwise, we're going to unite the Hist under Soul Rest, and it doesn't look like we have an empire. I don't think there's an empire. Yeah, I don't see any empires, actually. Okay, there's some empires over here. So, alright. Well, I think that's enough. We didn't really do a lot of gameplay this episode, but we did get the kingdom, talked about the different laws, and in the next video, we will start to unite the lands under the one true ruler, King Frog, the heretic. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.